Now, once you have the view more or less set up and cleaned up, we need to add spaces in the model. Spaces will help us identify the location of the electrical equipment and electrical components location. To do that, first we need to check to make sure that the architectural model can bound the space. Now let's just give this a try. Typically, after we place the model and link everything in there, we can go to the Analysis tab and then select Space. And we can place a space into a room or one of the architecturally bounded boundary. Right now, if I place a space in here, it still remain as a rectangle. It doesn't fill the rest of the room. It's because the model has not been set up to be space bounding. So we're going to hit Escape twice to get out this command. We need to highlight the architectural model, select the architectural model. Now, if you cannot select the architectural model, sometimes because you have in here toggle on not to select pin element. And the other item is that if you have this select link disabled, if there's a cross in this item here, in this tile here, that means you cannot select anything in the link model. So you have to disable that before you can select the architectural link model. So once I highlight the architectural link model, I click on it, you see the model is highlighted, and tooltips tell me that this is the architectural model. We can go to the property panel and select edit type. And then from the type property, you have to turn on the room bounding toggle. Then the space will fill the room. So we're going to select OK or apply and then select OK. And now we can just turn on the option that we don't want to select pin element. So when we click on space here and drag it into one of the room, you can see that it filled the entire room. So we can actually put one at a time here, one at a time here to fill the rest of the floor plan. But there's a much faster process to doing that. So we can actually go in there and select space, and then we're going to select place space automatically. Then the program will add space to all the boundary inside this floor plan. So we click on this. It will report it through the free space, create automatically. Close. But we need to change the space, name, and number to match the information in the architecture model. Now we can very quickly do that by going into the space naming utility. Under the Analysis tab, pick space naming utility here. And then we're going to see that this program will actually transfer the room information into space information. The first toggle, name and number, so that's what we want. Or you can just select transfer the name only or number only. And you can actually do that for all the levels if you have all the level space populated in this model. We can select OK. And you can see that all the space been updated to reflect the architectural information in the architecture model. Now, please be aware that sometimes the program will put spaces in area where you don't need the space. Like in this plumbing chase, you may want to delete this item because depending on what you're modeling, you may not need this space. So once you finish one level, you can continue this process to all the other 2 levels of the building.